Hey everyone, Techni here with a review of the recently released gaming headset by Corsair. And what we have today is the Corsair Virtuoso RGB wireless gaming headset. Let's check it out. Alright, so as far as in your box, you're going to get your headset, you'll get all your paperwork, you get your wireless dongle right here, you get the detachable microphone, your USB, and then a 3.5. Now, one little cheesy thing I want to point out as far as the packaging, number one, it comes in this really solid cardboard box right there. I don't know if you want to put it on display or something, it just looks really cool right there. But check this out. This is how all the accessories come in the box right there. This is all foam around it, and then you have a slot for each little different thing right there. I've never seen that as far as a headset. Usually you see the headset in the foam, not the accessories. Alright, so I'm going to go a little bit different compared to the majority of my headset reviews. You all know, usually I start off right with comfort. But where I have to start off with the Virtuoso here is the build. Because this thing is built so stinking solid. Everything from the bracket right up here into the headband, to the arm, to this bracket right here, down to our little swivel bit, and then down to the arms into the headset. Everything is metal. And yes, mentioning that everything's metal right there, it does increase the weight a little bit. You do feel these guys. They're a little bit heavy, not uncomfortably heavy by any means, but you get that really premium feel from this headset. And that's not just from the weight or anything, it's just everything. Everything just moves incredibly smooth on it. Again, it just feels incredibly durable. I mean, you can stretch these guys out, twist them up, and you really don't get any fear within you, because again, you got all the metal, the brackets going in each other are metal. Again, it's incredibly stinking solid. So now talking that durability there, one thing I want to point out, kind of bring to your attention, which I think is really cool. So as you see on the ear cups right here, we don't have any brackets going in there. It's just the arms, bam, the brackets, the swivel mechanism will be within the ear cup right there. So the real cool thing I kind of want to bring to your attention, we see a lot of headphones with the brackets on the outside, right? Or you just got one bracket right here and the headphones kind of dangling off it. So the really cool thing about this is if you drop it, bam, it'll go down right here and it's going to hit that metal deal, right? So to actually make it compress and actually break within there, you got to compress it enough for both metal arms to actually go in and actually break right there. So you're going to have to drop these things pretty stinking good to break them. So as you all can catch, I mean, as far as the build, wow, this thing gets 110% A++ as far as build. All right, so coming right off the build there, I think we should flow right into that comfort, right? Because again, we're talking that weight and we got that metal on there. So how does it actually feel on your head? And honestly, when you put it on your head right there, you really don't feel that weight. It's not like a drastic amount. The clamping force is kind of right in between. Not too little, not too much, pretty much perfect right there, you know what I mean? But again, they're not these heavy, obnoxious things that you just want to get off your head. They're pretty stinking comfortable. And another cool touch here as far as the comfort, as you see, you have swivel in the ear cups this way, but they also go in and then all the way out. So whichever way you want them, all the way in or all the way out, which is super cool because, you know, usually most headsets will go one way. Bam, you can set it right down here on your neck. But these guys, you can flip around like this, still have your music playing and still hear it like that. Again, super cheesy, just a basic, simple thing, but we don't see it that often, and I think that's a really cool touch. Now, the one thing I do want to talk about as far as comfort, which might be the only downside on this entire headset, is the ear cups. All right, so talking about the ear cups here, they are completely pleather inside and out. Now, that can be a pro and a con, right? It's going to lock in that sound really nice for you, but it's also going to lock in that heat for you. So your ears will get a little bit spicy in there eventually. Now, the ear cups are very, very soft right here, but the one thing, if I was to complain about something, is they are a little bit shallow. I wish they were a little bit more plush, kind of brought them out a little bit more, because my ears do touch the inside. Not my complete ear, just the tip of my ear right here. You know, it's not a drastic amount. It doesn't hurt by any means. I don't get any pressure point from the headset, but I do feel the tip of my ear touching the inside of the speaker right here. But again, the ear cushions are incredibly comfortable. They really are. That little bit right there by my ear touching the inside, that's probably got to be a little bit more personal preference. All of our ears are going to be a little bit different, our head shapes and everything, you know. I mean, again, they're incredibly comfortable on your head, very cozy. But as far as my ear shape, again, I just feel that little bit touching up there. Yours will probably be completely different, so we got to mark that off as complete personal preference. And also, as far as glasses use, very comfortable. You know, we've used some of those headsets that the clamping force is so stinking tight that it just makes your glasses start bobbing up and down every time you move, you know what I mean? Again, the clamping force is just perfect on us, right in the middle right there. Very comfortable for glasses. They don't start shifting them all around. No pressure back or anything. Again, comfort, complete win. All right, so what I'd like to talk about now is the features on the headset here, and then we'll go right into sound, and then we'll talk about the mic and do the mic test as well. But as far as on the headset, on the right ear cup here, you have your volume control right there. You can switch it to USB or wireless mode. On the left ear cup, you're gonna have your mic input, your 3.5, and then your USB port, which will be for charging or listening, which we'll get into later. Now, a cool thing I want to point out about the controls right there, as far as the volume wheel, it's really nice. A lot of headsets, they just kind of just spin or just roll right out there, you know. This just has a very nice kind of firm roll right there. So if it hits on the back of the chair, it's not going to adjust on you. Again, you don't got to use a massive amount of force, but again, it just feels incredibly premium. All right, so again, we're still talking features here and kind of usability, and we'll also talk about sound within this, because I tested on multiple devices, from the PlayStation, the Xbox, the PC, even tested on a Switch, and then mobile and everything, you know. So we're going to talk about all of them within here, how you use them with each one, and then the sound quality with each device. All right, so first off, just to knock them out and get them out of the way, we're going to talk about Xbox and Nintendo Switch real quick. Now, for those, you can only use 3.5. I tried plugging in the dongle and the USB, but I just wouldn't get anything. So your only option is going 3.5. But one cool thing about this 3.5 I want to kind of point out, it's not a really, I mean, it is braided and it feels very quality, but it's not this real heavy kind of kinked up 3.5 right there, right? It's very nice and loose, but it feels durable. So it's real nice if you're using a controller or say your Switch or something like that, right? You don't have this real heavy duty cable right there. It's real flexible and doesn't really get in your way. So now, as far as using these on the Xbox and Nintendo Switch, the soundstage is good. You had your mids, your lows, and your highs, you know, and it sounded crisp, but the real stinker is you lose all your features within the headset. You lose the RGB. As far as your mic controls, which we'll get into later, you lose all of that. Again, you're pretty much using a basic 3.5 headset, and again, they sound good. I mean, they sound really good. Actually, on Xbox, going to the controller, they sound great. But no, I wouldn't recommend this as a primary Xbox or Nintendo Switch headset. If you're playing on those platforms just here and there, you use a headset every now and then on them, then okay, then you go with it and then use it primary on your other platforms. And the two primary platforms for this headset, as it states on the box right there, is PC and PS4. Now, there's some really big differences, even talking both of those are our primary platforms as far as PC and PS4. There's some pretty big, I don't know if I'd say big, but pretty significant differences while using them on each platform. Now, first off, as far as PC and PS4, you can plug it up with any option right here. USB right here, 3.5, or the wireless. Again, that's on PC and PS4. You can hook it up any option you desire. And talking about the USB right here, you got plenty of length within it, and this is a very heavy USB right here. It's a little kinked up. You're going to have to straighten it up a little bit as far as your first time using it if you got it plugged into the headset or something, right? Because this USB is stinking heavy duty, and it's also braided like the other one. All right, so I want to start off with the sound stage first and the quality of sound on both of those platforms, the PC and the PS4, and then I'll talk about some of the differences right there. But as far as sound on both devices, it sounds great. Either way, you got to connect it up, USB or the wireless dongle. Now, in the manual, they say for the best sound quality, connect it up USB, and you can get the best experience with them. I tried it both ways, and I really didn't notice much difference, if any. But as far as the sound stage on both of them, I mean, it sounded really nice. Very nice, crispy highs. The bass, it wasn't like ear-shaking, rattling bass, muddy by any means, but you did have that bass. You had that kick in the background right there, and it sounded really nice, very natural. And I think where we're getting that really nice sound stage is the frequency within this headset. It's from 20 to 40,000 right there, so it's really taking advantage. You got 50mm drivers, and again, I think with that range right there, I think it's really implemented that and bringing out our highs really nice with still having that bass back there, right? So you really catch those footsteps and everything and those really high tingy sounds while you're still getting some real thumpy bass in the background. And again, it just really bounces out. And not muddy, not ear shaking by any means, but it's just a very nice balanced stage. Now, you can also connect this headset 3.5 to the PS4 or the PC, but I honestly don't think any of us would be doing that because you can connect them up USB or by the wireless dongle. And again, also connect them 3.5 to those devices. The sound drops a little bit and you lose your features just like when we were on Xbox or the Switch. But the really cool thing about this headset when using 3.5, say if we're connected by the dongle or USB on the PC or the PS4, you can take that 3.5, plug it into the bottom of the headset right here, then plug it into your phone or your tablet or something like that, get some music playing out of it or a video or something while your game's still coming out by the other connection we have right there. Now, if you're curious as far as using that mic, the mic will also always be dedicated to the USB or the dongle right there, not the 3.5. So if you got your phone hooked up or something, again, the mic is always synced up to the USB or the dongle. But it's really cool that you can also plug that in and still have some music playing over here while you got your game playing. Really cool touch. All right, so now I'd like to talk about the difference when using it on PC and PS4. And this is going to go right into the mic test because some of those differences are right within there as well. And again, talking to IQ software, which we have on PC, which I have fired up right now, as you can see, I have the logos lit up red here. Now, if I take that dongle out of my PC, plug it into the PS4, number one, really cool touch, it's already going to be synced up. Bam, it's that easy. You don't got to hold any buttons down or anything. Just instantly take it out, plug it in, synced up. Easy breezy, right? But the real stinker is it doesn't save your settings. We've seen a lot of wireless headsets save your settings when you go to different platforms, whatever. This guy doesn't. The RGB right here will go right to a white RGB, and it's not going to save your IQ settings or anything. So that's kind of a stinker. All right, so the next difference here is with the mic. Now, the mic does connect right to the headset right here, and we're going to do that mic test coming up here as well. And again, the mic is very nice, very flexible, really cool. You got that light up there that lets you know if it's muted or active. But anyways, let me talk about the differences here, right? I'm losing myself. Anyways, what I want you to do is listen to this right here. Your mute button for the mic, by the way, is right on the bottom of the headset here, but take a listen.
Mic off. Mic on. Mic off. Mic on.
All right, so you hear the voice prompts right there. Now, you're only going to get those voice prompts on PC, and you also get some other ones too. Like, say if you plug it up by USB and you use it by USB instead of the wireless there, it's going to actually let you know, hey, headset is charging. But anyways, it lets you know within the headset there. Now, when you go over to PS4, you don't get any of that. You get a mic tone like a single beep or a double beep whenever it's on or off, and you also still get the light up here. You get a green or then red whenever it's off, so you have the indicator right there, but you lose the voice prompts. Again, I don't think those really matter. It's cool to have them on PC, but again, just mention it and let you know, on PS4, you don't get the voice prompts. All right, so we are now using the mic on the Corsair Virtuoso headset here, and we are in the IQ software. Now, starting right off, right into the headset here, as you see, you got stereo. Click it and you got the 7.1 surround on. You also have your mic volume and then your side tone. Now the side tone, you can also just hold down the mic button right there and then turn it on or off if you desire. And it'll also give you a voice prompt when it lets you know if that's on. Same with the 7.1, it'll let you know if it's on or off. Now again, the 7.1 is only controlled within the IQ. This cannot be controlled on the headset. So yeah, you lose that going to PS4. All right, so now let's go right down here and click on lighting effects. As you see, you have plenty of effects within here. Also lighting link, which is pretty much links it up to any other Corsair products you have. Choose a custom color or any preset color right there. Bam, it'll change those logos right on the side right there, the RGB there. You cannot change the RGB color on the microphone. You get that red and green right there as far as active and mute. Pop on right down here to EQ presets, and you have all these already installed ones right here, preset ones, and then you go in here and adjust your own, create a new one, or bam, just have it right there. All right, now what I want to do is pop over here to settings, and this is kind of, I don't really like how this was laid out. I wish it was all laid out on the main screen right there with the headset where we just were with our lighting effects and our EQ presets and everything. But you got to pop over here to settings to get all the other options for the headset here, as you can see with the brightness. And then if you want the voice prompts, you can actually put the battery indicator so it shows right up on your screen right there, which is actually really cool. Sleep mode. But I mean, it's really cool as far as your update and all that. It's really cool that you have these options, but like, why wouldn't these, especially like brightness, why wouldn't that be over with the lighting effects? You know what I mean? It's kind of good. I love the IQ software. It's easy to use. It's very simple and to the point, but it's real stinker. Like, these settings should be over there with our profile when we're adjusting the EQ and the lighting, just to keep it all in one location. It's really kind of crazy why it's in two different spots here. But as far as the software, it's easy to use. It's to the point. Again, you just kind of got to be in two different locations for it. All right, so as far as that mic test right there, I really liked it. I thought it was really crisp. And as you saw on the slider right there, I didn't even have the mic volume all the way up. You can actually turn it up right there or drop it down, and it sounds very, very crisp. All right, so all in all, my take on the Corsair Virtuoso headset right here. Yeah, I know a lot of us are thinking, man, that's a premium price tag, right? What are these coming in at? Right around 180-ish, something like that, you know? That's a pretty heavy price tag, but you're getting a very premium headset. Like, again, this thing does not feel junky or anything. I mean, this thing is incredibly solid with all the metal, nice sound, nice features built into it. Again, you're really getting every dollar's worth with this headset. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video on the Corsair Virtuoso RGB gaming headset here. I hope I was able to help you out, and I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. If you did, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.